It's Elton John and Dua Lipa. I spelled her name wrong in there. But it's literally, I feel like I should be flying the whole time or like dancing where it looks like I'm walking. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
It's how everyone dances now. Like those are the two things I visualize when I hear this song.
So I couldn't decide. Well, I mean, I did write down my song of the week as Thought Shit by Megan Thee Stallion.
Yeah.
Queen. Iconic. Trash. Love it. But my other one, and I don't even know who it's by, but it's Heat Wave.
Why do I feel like I know
They're
it?
like, heat waves been freaking me out.
Yes. Sometimes all I think about is you. Late nights in the middle of June. It's Glass Animals.
Thanks. Those are my
You are
songs of the
welcome.
week. As always, we're gonna kind of end this with the Cena segment, and we scene the Cena segment, and it's D&D weekend, so you know your girl's got to give a recap.
Yes.
First of all, I love my D&D family, and my group is the greatest of all time, even if we get sidetracked a lot.
That's the point.
That's the point. So my character is in major distress.
Oh, because you
she's
didn't
the
get your
cleric.
cloak.
No, I definitely did not get my cloak. We haven't even been to a city. Girl needs to go shopping. But she is the cleric, so she wants to heal everybody. And we've been encountering all these people going through this like plight, curse, whatever. It starts with a cough, and then you start going pale, and then like black, your veins turn black, and you kind of become a zombie. Like you die and come back.
COVID-19.
Yeah, kind of.
Yeah.
And it's actually, so it's Jared's character,
Yeah.
Orem. Frickin', he's been coughing, and then my character's perception, like passive perception, was high enough to see.
I'm going to interject for a moment. I was thinking of how I would react if I was a person in this campaign, and I would be the person who like flings out the knife and goes for the jugular right away just to get it over with.
No, oh my gosh. So like she's freaking out, and she can't figure out how to cure him. And he's like, I saw the black veins on him. Like my passive perception was high enough that I noticed when he used a certain spell.
Yes.
That this happened. And then like we encounter this little boy who's gonna like put his parents down if they turn into the zombies.
Gosh,
and he's like 12, and I'm like, way to go, dude.
Carl.
But do you need us to
The Walking
like,
Dead.
literally, we're like, do you need us to do this?
Yeah.
And Joe, which is the character Craw, looks over at me and he says, "It's Craw." He's like, "Yeah, and you have to do it." And I was like, oh, how dare you?
Yeah.
Like to put him down.
Yes.
Oh my gosh. It was so funny and fun. And we're like still literally trying to figure this out. We're about to go into a huge battle. I don't know. It's so fun. And then Joe's character story is so background. And I think it's because some of us never stop talking.
Yes.
And Joe Morwen is ready to hear Craw's story. She finally doesn't hate him because he's drow.
Yeah. That's what the character I chose, right?
I think
I chose drow if I ever had a campaign.
Oh my gosh.
Because their description was how I feel inside.
If we ever can't have a campaign, we could actually be wives in it.
Okay.
Who like take our male lovers.
Yep.
And then like we have to fund our castle.
Yes.
Like
sugar daddies.
Yes. And what did I say? Oh, I wrote here, I was like, the hints you have left have been noted, Joe, about his backstory. Joe's only said a little bit.
Yeah.
And then I said, speaking of notes, I am the best note taker in the campaign.
Yeah. Period.
Mic drop. Teresa, second place. Some stuff. Actually, it's really nice because she remembers some stuff and takes notes of certain things. And then I think of other things as important and I take other things, notes of that. And then we can like cross-reference and it's good. It's fun.
Cena's just best at taking notes. We literally had a departmental meeting on Monday night.
Yeah, because we missed Sunday.
And I texted her today, what was our topic? Because we planned out November and December.
Yeah. Oh, shit.
Us getting ahead of each other.
We were just with her. Well, I'm going to see her Wednesday because there's some like drama going on in her retirement neighborhood. And there's new management coming in.
Oh.
And I think they're trying to intimidate her.
To move?
No, just to intimidate her.
Oh.
And I don't know. Like, the lady actually, like, came to her apartment and yelled at her.
About what?
Because my grandma, like, she's been, pays her rent, everything.
Yeah.
They're not cashing the checks.
Why?
And so my grandma's like, why isn't this happening? And this lady's like, I have been doing this for 16 years and you're accusing me of stealing. And she's like, no, I'm wondering why you haven't cashed these checks.
Yes.
And so she has a meeting with her Wednesday and I'm going because this lady came to her house and yelled at her.
Yeah.
And I literally just took a course at work for something it's called elder abuse.
Yes.
Any sort of intimidation like that, I am literally obligated to report it by law. It's bankers, one of those people that actually have to report it.
Yeah.
Any person working with finance, you might have to as well, since you work with insurance.
Not really.
Really.
I am the processing end of it. I go through the agents to go through the customers. I don't actually deal with the customers.
Because the insane thing is we have to do a surface level judgment of everyone before they walk up.
Yeah.
Like we literally
see what their body language.
And especially like with the old people. And I was sitting there with one of the HR ladies and we were going over it and I'm like, this made me so sad.
Yeah.
And she's like, it happens.
Mm-hmm.
And they just learning how we have to report it and what to do.
Did you find the silent alarm button yet?
I can't talk about that.
I'm just saying, did you find it? Or was shown it? You're not allowed to say if you were shown it?
No.
Got it.
I can't talk any kind of security of the bank.
That's something that's always fascinated me is the silent buttons and everything.
Yeah.
Not that you can say anything, but...
Yeah, there's so many security protocols.
Understandable.
Like I said, it made me feel so grown up.
Yeah.
And it feels like a real job. And this is why I have imposter syndrome going on right now.
Yeah.
Well, I guess we need to do our outro.
Oh, yeah.
This episode's been going on. I looked at it and it was 1 hour and 11 minutes.
I can't even
second.
read that.
At the bottom?
Oh, I was looking at the top. I'm like, how do you know how long we've been recording?
Oh, no, I can't read those up there. Oh, my God, no. The 4 times as big at the bottom. Yeah.
Yeah. Are you going to pick one of your products?
Yes, I already chose it.
Okay.
You've been listening to the Wife Wednesday podcast. I'm Danny DeVito.
And I'm a 55-gallon drum of lube.
Bye. All right, wives, we are at Wife Wednesday Pod on Instagram and Facebook. And because Twitter can go fuck themselves, you can find us at Wife Wed Podcast. You can listen to us on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, Google Podcasts, Amazon Music, iHeartRadio, and of course on our host, Spreaker. You can reach out to us on any platform or email us directly at info@wifewednesdaypod.com. Our episodes drop every Wednesday at 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time.
Remember, we post Song of the Week every week on Instagram stories, and it is saved in highlights. And for our book clubs, we have all the books we read listed on Goodreads, which can be found on our link tree located in our bio on all platforms, along with our Spotify Song of the Week playlist. We also like to thank our manager, Dustin, for dealing with us on a weekly basis.